Welcome to Mack Training Academy. I'm Joey Mack, pop, pop, pow. Today, we're gonna go through a defensive teep from when your partner or opponent closes the space too much. It's more of a separator. I don't really have a name for it, but you're bringing the knee inside and either pushing him or yourself away. So before we do that, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So let's look at it. I'll demonstrate and then we'll break it down. So he's in my space. Boom. Okay? So this is one that throws you backwards. This is meant for space. We prefer to always push our partner away, but sometimes in scenarios like this, you're gonna end up going backwards and it's a defensive thing. So based on space, go back a little bit, right? If I can, I would prefer to stop him from coming in before he gets too close and jams my teep, whether it's the rear or even the lead, like a foot jab. But what ends up happening is I was late. Oh man, right? He gets to right about there, yes. And now I can't really, unless I really get my leg in there, I can't effectively control the space. He closed the distance to cut off my power of my teep. And once he's there, now I can't quite get that in there. So an option you have, if you want to separate off the teep, right, whether that's I'm trying to keep my hands up for space, whatever it may be, I'm going to keep this planted. I'm actually going to create a little space with my hips, and this is also where you're going to see people fall backwards, is because this foot is in front of the hip. I'm going to bring my leg up, and then I'm going to plant it into him, preferably trying to push him away. Let's go a step because you're going to push me away, right? I'm tight into the space. I can't quite teep like I'd like. I'm gonna push my butt back, and now I can bring my knee in and push myself away. It's a really useful tool for controlling and reopening space. So he came into my space, whether it might be punches, it could be various things that he's in the space and staying here, right? Big punching space. So I'm covering, I'm leaning my butt back, and I'm pushing the space out. So as my knee comes up, I plant it on him, and then once it's planted, I prefer to drive him away, but most of the time, I'm the one that ends up getting driven away. Let's look at it from a different angle so you can really see my knee. So let's have you walk in. So if I can, again, boom, I control the space. But if he jams me, I can't quite get my teep in here like I wanted to. Now you could do something similar and try to push yourself away, but most people don't stop here. Once he's in the space, I'm gonna push my hips back to open some up. The leg comes in and I'm gonna drive my foot in. Knee, for me, I like to kind of put my knee out at a 45. If you can get it in straight, that's great. But this little bit of a turn allows me to get the angle to get my foot in there. So one more time, let's do it from a walk in. I missed, right? You jammed me up, boom, boom. And so now I'm able to get out of there and get my space. Appreciate you subscribing, sharing, and any comments, questions that you have. Thanks.